I'm doing it for my daughter.
Guys, let's review the terms of service, okay? In a world where you can be anything, choose to be kind. You don't have to be racist. You don't have to be one of these jerkoids, okay? You don't have to be a thief. Unless being a thief is the easiest way to get what you want, in which case you might have to steal. But remember, be a kind thief. Be kind as you steal. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Creators earn more money inserting ads the more viewers are watching. Give it a try. Hey guys, get ready.
It's working.
The ads seem to be working. Yeah, we have Hassan Piker in the background. Now I'm going to show you the straight way to eat a banana.
From the side.
That's how it's done, guys, okay? No hate to any group, but this is the way I do it. If you're eating in public, don't get caught eating it the wrong way. Trust me.
It's barely hanging on. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to mash that into the carpet real quick.
Oh, no, dude, please.
Floor banana. Oh, yeah. That's good. Now, my trick is I'm going to leave that sitting on my desk
For weeks?
for a month.
I like how your second desk is just a cart of trash. Can I turn the camera so they can see it?
Show 'em. Okay.
That's good.
Wow. Boom! You dumb son of a bitch. Well, this office has interesting smells. It's kind of has zones, like sectors. Mm-hmm. So the banana peels and trash is kind of like one sector. There's like a horse barn sector. There's a urinal sector.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how it got that way.
I do.
This
the
is
Chinese Range Rover.
You know what's so funny is when you spot American expats.
Yeah.
Like this guy right here, this 𝐁𝐸𝐿. This car is called the 𝐁𝐸𝐿.
Oh man.
Which is crazy, but this guy is like a model that the Chinese have hired to be at the car show. But you can tell that he's like some weaselly little expat. Like he looks like the typical like white guy that didn't fit in well enough in his home country, and has to like leave to somewhere where the standard of people is so totally different that his like autistic behavior is like passes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's if you look up North Korean, like white guys in Asian countries always have such screwed up
the first guy right
physiognomy. There? Yeah, like this guy right here.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh wait, is this that Lord Miles Rutledge guy? No. Travis Jefferson. You got these two guys. Look at this. Like you just know these guys are so strange.
Yeah, you can see it in the face. That they're really liking the 70% discount on anything they need.
Yeah. We gotta get one of these 𝐁𝐸𝐿s.
So I'm gonna do like $200 call iDubbbz.
$200 call iDubbbz? I'll do that if we hit 2,000. I'll call iDubbbz. But I don't want to blow that or waste that or unnecessary and bother him for no reason.
Rob,
We need 2,000 if we're gonna call iDubbbz.
Rob sends 20. How can I best take advantage of my nice university? Should I start stealing from the AV equipment rental?
Stealing toilet paper.
Also, please stream Dota. Let's see you unlock your inner Chinese.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 20, sir.
Yeah, I'll play as Viper. Carry the team there.
Lorenzo Roselli sends another 20. Says, I will seriously drive up there from North Carolina and
Roselli, baby! Roselli!
He says he will be your private jester for the office. I will live at local homeless shelter and sell caffeine pills and pre-workout. and hammers for money.
We definitely need a dirty kid trying to impress us with memes and not letting us work, because that's what I've been saying since the jump, since the get-go. Now this is just awful. This is cruel right here. These kids making a parody of
Brazilian.
Where are the parents?
Who let them?
These kids are mocking
Brazilian.
on this big of a scale here. Who put this on? This is awful. These kids have a real sick sense of humor.
No audio.
You should play Echo.
Echo the Dolphin? I just got another smell.
I keep smelling stuff right now.
It smells kind of like a Windexy candle perfume, but bad. Who's spraying cleaners on my shit? Spraying a piece of turd with cleaner? Like that's so funny, man.
Wait, what is this?
I'm so congested, it makes me want to. My MK Ultra handler. I can't stand this. Dude, I'm so congested, it makes me want to ... fill in the blank.
Is this just a video?
No, this is Echo the Dolphin.
It's a game?
You know I love Echo the Dolphin, but it's boring as fuck. It's also a bad game. Who set these racist kids up to make a mockery of
Brazilian.
like this? I would never let my children be involved in something like this. It's just hideous, it's heinous.
When you live with
It's always funny.
Oh
You
man,
have just like a
Crohn's
stock
disease.
YouTube account with no history, no
Yeah,
algorithm.
you get to see what it's like for real people. Look at this. Oh my God! Look at this. She's on the toilet all the time. She's got Crohn's disease. You know what's funny is you know who has Crohn's disease all the time?
Who?
Hot girls.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a teacher that had like a poop bag.
Nice.
Exterior Crohn's poop bag.
But like skinny hot girls always have Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
They should have a smoking hot like goth girl with like a skeletal body be in this ad.
Normalizing it on TikTok.
Yeah. She's got the toilet in the backseat. This is an insane commercial.
5-gallon bucket full of shit.
This is fucking
Don't skip
crazy.
that ad. In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to show you how to start a business on Shopify. Go to shopify.com and sign up for your free trial. That was so easy. Find a product to sell. Upload
Shopify
your picture of the
sucks.
socks, and design your store however you want. Oh, this is sick. And now just copy the link and boom, I just tweeted it. Oh, okay. It's skyrocketed. I sold out my entire collection in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's a hot guy. Mr. Beast does have Crohn's
Start your own
disease.
business on Shopify. Just go to shopify.com and open your online store today. It's so easy to lock your socks out.
Oh, I got some donations here.
Mr. Beast has like tuned his face to perpetually make Soyface.
Yeah.
Like not even Soyface, but like strange YouTube thumbnail faces.
He became the thumbnail.
Yeah, there's not a single frame of him that exists. Hey, move a little closer, just closer to the mic. There's not a single frame. These have soda in them?
No, those
dude.
Those are empties.
They are not empties.
You can drink what's left of it.
Mr. Beast doesn't have a single frame of his face where he's not making a YouTube thumbnail face.
Alex L since 10. You've been talking with Nick F recently.
I haven't talked to him recently, no. But can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah.
What's new? What's new?
Jane Derp since 15. Hi, I'm a big fan. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for my people and teaching me how to make tap water.
You're welcome,
Thank you
my
for
friend.
15, Jane.
You're welcome.
Logan Merritt since 10 euros. I'm stationed in the UK for US military as a jet engine mechanic, and this place is trash. I want to know your take on the 92 LA riot roof Koreans.
Roof Koreans are aesthetically triumphant. I think nobody can really argue with that. If you try to argue with that, you look like an ass. You look asinine if you have something to say against that. That they're what it makes me wish though is there's a lot of like Japanese clothes that I wish they made in my size. That's my main thought takeaway. You know, I should just lose weight and become sort of 5'4" so I have more fashion options.
Become 5'4".
Also, this was in the early 90s. They're not going out of their way to find cool clothing. This is just what they
That's
sold
just
in
in
stores back then.
Yeah.
So if you went into any old store back then, you'd be dripped out, swagged out. Nowadays, you go into a store, you look like a dickhead. You go into Zoomies.
Jesus.
These guys really did not mind shooting off their in public.
Crib Mara since 10. That thing you played earlier was so bad for real, for real. Stream Hatred by Lucy Winters instead. And then we got Walter Sovchak with the 10. I am relocating to the Northeast for work. Which state, in your opinion, is the best to live in?
Where's he
that
going
copyrighted?
to?
That's copyright, unfortunately.
What, this?
Yeah, the song he wants you to play.
Oh, you can't play. Oh, yuck. Man, women can't stop taking L's. Dry skin? Women have so many problems. Fucking
I could fix all of
dry
women's
skin,
problems.
buck teeth, earwax, Crohn's disease.
Yeah,
women are just hit with every debuff that you can have in the game.
but they're sexy.
Hey, they are. This chick's probably got Crohn's disease out the wazoo, though. Look at her abs are convulsing right now, making more shit.
Walter Sobchak wants to know what the best state in the Northeast is to live.
I would say, well, so there's this idea I have that I think Nicholas Nassim Talib Majamid. Nicholas Nassim Muhammad Majamid. The stimulus is the information. Okay. Never going to find it. Google's broken. But this guy said something like the stimulus is the information. And the point of that being that the environment, the sort of like the whatever, like it's not possible to separate the information that you want and need to make whatever it is that you do, to separate that from the environment that you're in, kind of. Something like that. Here's what I took from it. I like to live in the ghetto.
Yeah.
And be in a city Providence is not it's not so big that it's overwhelming, but it's still like a city.
Yeah.
And I like that because it's the right level of agitation and misery to make me want to work. Whereas if I was out in the sticks, I feel like I would be less productive, and I would also be less in tune with like what is going on in the world.
Yeah.
You know, like I see some little Honduran man going into the check cashing spot wearing a mask still, which is crazy. Like if you go to a city and you see like it's the real like fresh off the boat people who are still wearing masks.
Yeah.
Like the regular like the Dominican like bus driver guy, he's not wearing a mask anymore. But like the people that like just got here like 6 months ago,
Yeah.
they're like they're masked up like their life depends on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
little Chinese guy. But it's seeing that somehow makes me more productive, more ready to do what I have to do. Does that make sense? So New Hampshire's wicked nice, but we went up to New Hampshire and we went up there at the like the beginning of COVID, and those people fell hard for the mask shit.
Yeah.
Like all the white people up in New Hampshire, like there's a thing. It's like an internal rot when it's all white people. It all ends up they start sliding towards being liberals. And New Hampshire has gun culture, but they also have fucking in this house we believe science is science, water is life.
Every yard.
Like they have that fucking shit every yard. We went up there during COVID. They were all like super masked.
Yeah.
And like you can't come into the auto zone if you don't have a mask on. And I think Vermont is like incredibly scenic, but it's even more paused.
It's also senile.
Vermont is like ultra paused. Like you'd have to start giving out caffeine pills to homeless people if you live in Vermont, just to teach them a lesson. And then Maine has a lot of what is it? What are evergreens? Is it just called an evergreen? What's the opposite of deciduous?
It's evergreen.
Deciduous, coniferous.
Oh.
I don't like being surrounded by coniferous trees for some reason. It makes me feel I just don't like it. So Maine is out of the question for me. Although you can buy an island in Maine, but you can't cut down your trees on your property in Maine sometimes. Like, they give you shit about that. There's a lot of like nature conservation shit up there. Rhode Island's pretty good. Rhode Island has some. I mean, that's where I choose to live.
Yeah.
Connecticut, Eastern Connecticut's very scenic. New York State has a lot of scenic. I mean, New York State is New York State is so scenic. That's where the Hudson River School of Painters. Hudson River School, yeah. These artists were so stricken by the beauty of upstate New York that they created a school of painting, school as in like a genre of painting, and rightfully so. I mean, there's some stuff in upstate New York and along the way, Western Mass, and also in Connecticut, where it's like shockingly scenic. Like what was that? There was a video game that used. It was like a fuck. It's like a What Remains of Edith Finch. Is that the shit? Yeah, I think this was this was not it. It's a game like this where the big deal was they took a lot of scenery and combined it into one thing, but it really reminds me a lot of upstate New York.
It's pretty there.
Yeah.
The laws up here can be bunk, but I think this is the best part of the United States.
Probably New Hampshire's probably where you would want to go and just hunker down with some gun nuts.
I got blaze through these here. Jack Eson says, "Hey Sam, just watched The Last Boy Scout and Manchurian Candidate, both great films. Do you have any other recommendations?"
Total Recall, the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. Manchurian Candidate's awesome. The fucking Harrison Ford, Tom Clancy movies are pretty good. And the Morgan Freeman, the ones where Morgan Freeman is like a crime psychologist, those are a good series of flicks to check out.
Sparkz says, chances of a continuation of Eric Hayden's CEO on World Peace 2. Wish you guys the best.
We're going to do that.
Dylan Adams.
Eric's down.
Then we got Ben Apperson with the 20. Please review a short of how to start an ATM business YouTube video.
An ATM business?
Yeah, YouTube Shorts, how to start an ATM business. There's
that
all these little hustler things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The hustle YouTube shorts are sickening. This is the one, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. This is the game, the map for this game. They took an amalgamation of like Switzerland, German Castle Hill type stuff, New Hampshire, and globbed it all together into the world. So if you like scenic shit, this is a pretty incredible game.
Did you play it?
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it's just like an adventure, like sort of horror mystery kind of thing. It's not really, the game mechanics aren't nothing crazy, but it's the sort of walking around that's pretty dope.